Hey guys, Shadney back finally with another process video. I had another one planned for this last weekend and it never got voiceovered, so this will be the next one you see. Since it is the 20th, this is our For the Love of Crafting and Sharing Hop Day. Every month we have a group of awesome scrapbook ladies that get together and we do a little hop, and we all make projects based on the same prompt. And I will get into a little bit more about the prompt, but I'm missing things on the video, so we'll talk about that and then I'll get back to the other. So right now what I'm doing is I've got some Dilutions shimmer mist spray, and I've just got a rounded brush. It's probably like a 1/2 inch wide, and I took my photo and I just lightly traced with a pencil around where the photo is going to go, because I am going to layer up a little bit behind the photo, so you won't see my pencil lines. And honestly, you don't really see a lot of the outline, but it's just a good base to work from. And then I did some splatters in a diagonal from the top left to the bottom right. Of course, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I love splatters, but I also love diagonals. So we're going to keep this in a nice diagonal from top left to bottom right. There's going to be a lot going on this page and a lot of clustering. And then after I did that pink dilution spray with the outline and the splattering, I went back and splattered with orange as well. Those colors, if I can look real quick. The pink is Rose Quartz and the gold is Tangerine Dreams. And if you've not tried the Dilutions shimmer sprays, I have some of the shimmer sprays and some of the Dilutions inks sprays. And I mean, they're both good, but I mean, I like the shimmer spray a little bit better because it's a shimmer spray. It's like the closest thing I found to Heidi Swapp Color Shine. And it is so shimmery. It's so pretty and like pearlized. So, and they've got great colors and I've got a lot of those. So, if you're ever needing shimmer spray or some splattery bits, these are really, really great. I don't like the inks as much, but that is simply a personal preference, because I like my sprays. If I splatter over a colored background, I want you to see the color of the spray, not like a sheer, so you see like a tint. I like the opaqueness of the spray to show through. So I do like these shimmer sprays better than the ink sprays, because the ink spray is more like a dye ink, whereas the shimmer spray, because of the shimmer, the color really stands out even on darker colored paper. Sorry, my little rant about that is over. So the whole theme of this project, of this month's hop, is dye. And which sounds a little harsh, but because of Halloween and, you know, death and creepiness and whatever, we're going to be working with dyes. Some people might be using like cutting machines dyes, or like electronic cutting machine is what I was trying to say, or a manual die cutting machine, or just die cut packs or anything like that. Anything die cut based is going to be really great. And so fussy cutting would be good too, just out of pattern paper. This one, what I've done is Tracy Reed. If you've not followed her for a very long, at all, she designs a bunch of really cute digital collections, and I'm not really super into digital collections. I've had some issues with printing things in the past, and honestly, even with hers, I've had issues printing certain things, just being difficult, and it's just frustrating, so I just don't do it. But I will say this file is it's a Halloween file, and I don't know if it was 2 different sets that I purchased or if it was one set with 2 different sheets. Either way, I have 2 different sheets of it, and it coordinates perfectly with the Simple Stories collection. I think it's from last year, that's got all the pink colors that actually a lot of people have been getting at Tuesday morning lately, and it coordinates perfectly because she designed that collection for Simple Stories. So anyways, I purchased those and printed them on some matte photo paper and fussy cut them all out. So now they are basically die cut shapes. And I'm going to use probably 75% of the 2 sheets worth on this one page. So, but it's super, super fun. It turns out really cute. I really love how all the layering and everything. And it's a very economical way to use die cuts because I paid for this one file and I can print it as many times as I want. So if I want to go back and use these flowers, instead of having to buy another $5 or $6 pack of die cuts, like already pre-cut, I can print another sheet, fussy cut them. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of ink and photo paper, and then we're good to go. These files, I don't know why. The other files that I have used from her were a back to school set, and I had a huge problem printing them because every time I wanted to print them, they wanted to print with a black background around it, and it was wasting a ton of ink. So I was getting really frustrated and I finally gave up on that. But this one printed perfectly the first time, and I printed a couple copies because they are so freaking cute. So, I don't know what the problem was on the last set. I'm sure it was user error because I'm not the best at technology, but on this one, it went really easily and smoothly. So, and I didn't buy the whole set because I didn't want all the papers and everything. I just wanted these images, and then one of them has like phrases on it and stuff, and I wanted those little guys. So really all I've done is I have set and I fussy cut everything out. Just leaving a really thin white border, just honestly more than anything to make my life a little easier and not have to get exactly right up to the edge on every single piece. And then, oh, I'm so sorry. And I created this layout like a long time ago, actually, before I got the laser machine even, so I wasn't even cutting wood veneer or anything because this one would be super fun with a bunch of my wood veneer tucked in, but that didn't happen because that was way before. But I do have a really cool little embellishment trick that I'll show you later at the end. For right now, what I'm doing is I'm just going in and adding and tucking and adhering, and like some of the pieces are getting popped up on foam. On these pieces specifically, I did not add any inking because almost every single piece had a white border, so they all stood out pretty well on top of each other. I didn't feel like it really needed that extra like line definition between each layer. I will say, I just forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I forgot to mention too, when I adhered the photo down earlier, I did a thin white border of white cardstock around the photo before the video even started. And then I also did 2 layers of just plain vellum, solid white or clear or whatever it's called, vellum, and then I backed the whole photo with fun foam just to pop it up just a little bit and give it a little bit of dimension. I do like a lot of texture and dimension on my page, and so even on top of the photo there is some foam popped up and layers. So if you don't like that much dimension, just don't do that. Obviously, just adhere everything flat. But a lot of these pieces I did adhere down even with the foam or just glued down. I kind of pulled the edges up of the die cut piece just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more dimension and everything's not so flat on there. This Spooktacular stickers title is from the Mwahaha stickers set. They're all black stickers, and they are they're not quite puffy stickers, but they're not quite as hard as enamel, but they're kind of enamel-y kind of feeling. They come off the package really easily. They stick really well. They're super cute, and they have a lot of, they're not all one font. They're all kind of mixed, but they all just have a lot of interest to them. Like, I love this Spooktacular. Not all the words are like this, but even in Spooktacular, the letters are not completely even all the way across. So if you don't like that, obviously, you know, don't do that. But I really, really love this set and might need to purchase another package of them for the future. And I'm sorry if you heard them. I was looking at them while I was talking right now, so you might have heard them, the plastic in the background. These little cork pieces are cork arrows with, they're cork, but the arrows are printed in silver foil, if that makes sense, over the top. And I just wanted to bring a little bit of silver into the page because I have some really cute glittery silver stars I'm going to throw on there in a minute. I am going through and adding some of these stars. Stars are like one of my favorite anything for any page. Like, stars and hearts go on everything, but especially stars. I love stars. And because this collection did have those like wonky hand-drawn looking stars already, I went ahead and tried to pull as many stars as I could into the page just to fill in those little sprinkly bit gaps that I love to fill in. I added this little label down here, and I was actually gonna add the date there, but I forgot later, and I'll add something else there. Not a big deal. This photo is just from a photo shoot that we did. It was a family photos, our first year that we had India. I mean, the first year, India's first family photos for the fall. We did these photos. My brain's not all there today. I'm so sorry. It's kind of all over the place. Y'all are used to that though, so you're good. These little silver glitter star stickers are from the sticker pack from the Hooray Crate Paper collection. It was a birthday collection, and I didn't particularly like the whole sticker set because they would be better suited for cards, like the phrases and stuff. But I loved this sheet that had all the glittered stickers, and I found this at Tuesday Morning, so of course I didn't pay full price for it, so I didn't mind buying it then. These are cute little sequins that already have adhesive on the back of them, and they range from little teeny tiny to these giant like 1/2 inch sequins that I love them, but I've always hoarded them and not used them. So I went ahead and just threw them on this layout just to, you know, get past the fear of not having them anymore and just get them on something because they're super cute. And I also love, I added one to the middle of that flower cluster that's on the bottom right of the photo right there. And I think that just adds a lot to the page. It adds even like texture to that die cut without being overpowering. It doesn't take away from what the die cut actually looks like. Now this is the part I was talking about. It's a really cool embellishment idea that I had a long time ago and then never actually went through with it, and the colors were perfect for this. They're a nice deep orange, so this color was perfect. These are the diamond paintings that everyone's super into. These are the diamond painting crystals. I got them at Joann's back in like June, and I got this color and like a golden mustardy kind of color, and I thought they'd be really cute just as little sprinkly bits around the page, but I've just never really thought to use them. But they are the perfect orange for this, so of course I had to break them out and use them. I did have to use my tweezers to adhere them onto the page, to stick them onto the glue, just to get them placed right because they're so teeny tiny, but they give just a nice little bit of like subtle sparkle. It's like not glitter sparkle, but it's like if you catch it at the right light, it just gives a little tiny bit of sparkle and shine, and just a little bit more texture without being overpowering, and super, super cheap. That whole entire thing was $1.99 regular price. So if you even bought like 5 different colors, you're set for years. Like, you're good to go for years if you're using these like enamel dots or anything like that. So they are perfect. So that is my tip. Go to Joann's. I also saw them at Hobby Lobby recently, and I'm sure Michael's has them because everybody else has them, but Joann's is the first place I saw them. And yeah, they were like $1.99 for a whole package. And you can get like multi-packs with different colors in them, stuff like that. But I just wanted to try them out. The Nuvo glue held them really well. They have not popped off yet. So that is also really, really good. After this is pretty much the end of the layout. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please check the links down below and go follow all the other ladies for this hop, because there's going to be some really awesome layouts because they're all super talented and awesome. So I'm going to go add them all to my list, my watch later list, and go through them later. And I can't wait to see everything. Thank you. Sorry, I'm rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit like, go down and leave me a comment. Maybe let me know a cool embellishment idea that's not a normal idea, like how these aren't normally for scrapbooking, but we incorporated them into scrapbooking. Or let me know like your favorite way to use digital collections like this. Or your favorite digital makers, if that makes sense. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Have a wonderful day. Happy scrapping. And I forgot to add the tiny word stickers, so I'm adding those and then we're done. Bye, guys.